All right, guys, this is when we acquired the home. It had this chain link fence and was not very loved. Um, so we gave it a good lawn cut and started cleaning things up. Essentially, this was in June, the last time we were there, to meet with contractors, talk about the plans that we had. And here's the lanai. It's actually a big space, so I wanted to remove this lattice and clean it up so that we could make it really enjoyable to spend time outside. It's a big backyard, and we also, in the meantime, wanted a new fence installed. This is the entrance to the home and the living space. They had this dated tile in that wasn't actually laying super flat, and this massive wall that cut the kitchen apart from the living space. And because it wasn't load bearing, I really wanted to remove it, add a dining space here, and then actually, hopefully, a kitchen island instead of this interesting cutout in the kitchen, switch the fridge and pantry spaces around, and have an actual cabinet instead of that drywalled pantry. The hallway was a little dark. And then this is the guest bathroom here. The vanity was actually fine, but just needed a complete redo and refinish as far as just making things kind of lipstick and nice with the flooring and the doors. And then the bedrooms needed quite a bit of work. This was the first guest bedroom, a really nice space with a big window. Just needed, new doors, new paint job, new flooring, new baseboards, new closet doors. And then this is the second guest. And it was clearly used as a closet before, but two big windows, which I loved, and a massive closet in it. And then the master here, where we were obviously sleeping, needed a lot of work. There was some interesting crown molding on the ceiling that needed to be pulled down. And everything kind of painted, refreshed, floors done, baseboard done. And the worst room, I think, was probably the master bath. The shower was pretty unusable. And I thought of putting a tile shower in with a half glass wall. I've seen that a lot and I loved it. And then this is just kind of like an overview of the home before we actually started renovating it. And the laundry room here was actually like makeshift. It was part of the garage and it hadn't been vented in, so it was really humid, just like the garage would be. And the flooring was not surviving nor supported properly. So we wanted to make that level, redo the flooring. And here's the garage, which is a little shorter because of this room, but actually a pretty big space. So that was the goal for here, to change the venting and the doors and get it insulated properly so it was actually part of the house and not just a makeshift part of the garage. And this interesting door, yeah, definitely wanted to replace that. So this is the home today. Our fence that we got put up got pretty destroyed by the hurricane, but we were really lucky because only some siding and soffit was affected. Otherwise, the thing that we lost was our fence. We need it to be repaired, and this is the final product. So here's the entranceway. I wanted a small table. This is actually from home, this unit, and a mirror to open up the space. And we replaced all the doors, all the hardware, all the flooring, everything. And here's the living room. I'm in love with it. We ordered almost all of the furniture ahead of time, so I really had to make things work. There's a lot of mix of metal, mix of wood, mix of colors, but it actually really goes well together. And we got this dining table secondhand. I absolutely love it because it's wood and it's hardcore. The kitchen is the pièce de résistance. I mean, the entire kitchen is brand new. We have this beautiful quartz countertop, and the gold hardware. I'm just absolutely in love with it. The island is the biggest island I've ever seen, with storage and drawers on both sides, and the doors look phenomenal. And there's the entrance to the lanai. We decided to keep these impact windows for the entrance there, but the pendant lights, everything, the recessed lighting, it just makes it an amazing space. And here is the laundry room, finished, corrected. We replaced the washer too because it was a little dicey. But other than that, we kept all the original appliances. I think they actually look really good. And replaced the lighting for this hallway. and kept this vanity. I just changed the hardware for the sink and for the handles. We added new lighting and different hooks for towels to make it look good and cohesive. So it's the bomb. I'm really happy with it. And then we also replaced, obviously, the linen closet. All the doors got replaced and the hardware for them. This is the first guess. I'm so excited about how these rooms turned out, guys. Look at the thick 5-inch baseboard. I refinished this old dresser of Jeff's to have white with dark handles for this room. And we got everything kind of matching, really natural neutral tones for this room. It really matches. We put in luxury vinyl. It's like a beach tone mixed with grays and beiges so that I could pull off both because it was so hard to match everything without being here. This is the second guest. Also a very old refinished dresser with gold hardware. So I accented with this yellow color and beigey tones because of the whites that we had in here, and it looks so good. And this is a beautiful room. Master, absolutely my favorite. We added in these beach tones, the unfinished wood, the beige, and the terracotta because I had this old dresser that I could not do white. It was not working, so I did it dark brown and added the gold hardware, and it turned out really beautifully. I had that old horse picture. We added a little desk space, of course, so that people could work and so that I could work when I was here. And this barn door is everything, especially because it's a small door. But again, another favorite part is this master bathroom. I've never had a bathroom so nice. Beautiful half glass wall, big white subway tile, black hardware just for lots of contrast. We ended up not being able to use the tile we picked, and it still worked out. But this is just a beautiful bathroom. It's one of my favorite pieces of the whole renovation. So everything's so much brighter. Some things still needed to be finished. We needed walls finished and painting done, but the whole space came together beautifully, honestly. And then we also did a barbecue in the lanai so that anyone can grill. We replaced some of those patio stones so they're nice and flat, and added this lovely table and chairs. Again, just mismatched stuff because that's the whole vibe of this house, but I'm so thrilled with how it came out. I just can't believe it. And added some of these lights so that when you're outside in the dark, it's still like a really fun, happening, lit up space. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to tell you the story about how this all came to be, but for now, enjoy the renovations.